Hi everyone, this is Dr. Nitin Chhoda with Ignition Time, and I have boxing gloves in my hands today. Why? Because I'm pretty sure right now President Trump is shadow boxing with former Vice President Joe Biden. He's going, and former Vice President Joe Biden is going. All right, that was my attempt to be funny. I'll take this off. You can clearly see I don't do a lot of boxing because I'm slightly out of shape. Hi everyone, my name is Dr. Nitin Chhoda with Ignition Time, and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for being a viewer. Thank you so much for being a subscriber. If you don't know anything about me, check out my video. You'll learn more about who I am, what my journey has been like, and why you should listen to me. The way you can thank us, if you simply click the like button, you simply click the subscribe button, if you learn something new from this video. Let's just jump right in. So tonight is the final presidential debate. President Trump on one side, former Vice President Joe Biden on the other side, and Kristen Welker, longtime NBC White House correspondent and anchor, in the middle. That is where things stand tonight. Like I said, it's a boxing match. And by the way, if you want to see a bloopers reel with me pretending to box and getting warmed up for this video, wait till the end of this video. Please don't skip to the end of the video now, because I think that bloopers reel is going to make you realize how ridiculous I am. My name is Dr. Nitin Chhoda. Let's just jump right in. In new comments from Senator Marco Rubio, he was actually interviewed on CNBC this morning. Senator Marco Rubio said that he would be supportive of a $1.8 trillion stimulus package, even if it's more expensive than what he wants. You'll see a tweet on your screen from Jeff Stein. Senator Marco Rubio is supportive of a $1.8 trillion bill, even if it's more expensive than what he wants. He said, "We run the risk of structural damage to our economy if we do nothing. We do need to do more." And he said that it may indeed be after the election. And Marco Rubio almost certainly seems like a yes. He said no one is going to get everything they want here. That's what Marco Rubio said. That's one thing I can agree with. Generally, in a good negotiation, both sides get a little bit of what they want. But, there's no such thing as everybody getting everything they want in a negotiation where two sides have completely opposite perspectives. He said, Marco Rubio said, "The bill is going to be higher than I want it to be, and I'm very uncomfortable with that. That said, the price of not doing something is even higher. I'm willing to be flexible about it." Comments from Senator Marco Rubio. Now, in another interview that was actually done yesterday by the White House Chief of Staff Mark Meadows on Fox News, and I think this is important, even though it was yesterday, in this environment, something that happens 24 hours ago has no meaning. But the reason I think this interview is very important, because you can see the framework of the Republican position in what Mark Meadows says. Mark Meadows, as usual, blamed the Democrats for stalling things, and he did talk about the fact that he was working with Republican senators. But he did say something that I thought was very interesting. He said, and I quote, "The president is willing to lean in. We need fair negotiations from Speaker Pelosi." And you can see when he was actually asked this question by the Fox anchor, you can see the frustration in the Fox anchor's voice. And are you chasing a unicorn here? Let's roll the tape and see exactly what White House Chief of Staff Mark Meadows said in the past 24 hours. Let's watch.
Good to have you on our program. Good afternoon to you. I got a number of topics I want to barrel through, so let's see how we do. Good afternoon to you.
All right, thanks, Bill.
First on COVID relief, is this real, or are you chasing a unicorn on this deal?
Well, we've been obviously engaged with Speaker Pelosi for a long time. Secretary Mnuchin and Speaker Pelosi, I believe, are talking as I'm talking to you and your viewers right now. I spoke to the president, spoke to Secretary Mnuchin over the last hour as we start to try to identify all the remaining issues that stand in the way of getting help to the American people. There continues to be a number of differences, but as I mentioned earlier, we've entered a new phase where we're actually looking at some of the technical language. I met with senators on Capitol Hill about an hour or so ago. Many of those senators are real concerned with some of the policy differences we have in addition to the money.
Republican senators, right?
Republican senators.
So that's where the rubber hits the road. I don't know what you can pass in the Senate now. I don't know what could be reconciled in the House at this late date.
Well, I can tell you that they're not only voting on a smaller package today that should come up, and the Democrats once again are going to say no to a package that
looks like that's been
is
defeated
hundreds
already.
of billions of dollars.
Yeah, now, I tell you, You know, look at it.
But here's the other thing,
Go
Bill.
ahead,
Let me
please.
just
Yes.
stress one other thing is the president's willing to lean into this, and if we see any amount of fair negotiations from Speaker Pelosi, which we haven't really seen to date, it's actually been Secretary Mnuchin and the president advancing this negotiation further and further to Nancy Pelosi's side of the ledger. But I can tell you that at $1.9 trillion, which is really where we're at right now, when you look at $1.9 trillion, is Nancy Pelosi really going to tell the American people that I'm not going to send that relief to you just for political reasons? And I don't think our chances get better after election. I do think the next 24 to 48 hours will tell us a whole lot.
And the thing that jumped out to me the most from the Mark Meadows interview yesterday was that Mark Meadows specifically was asked, hey, are you giving House Speaker Pelosi pretty much everything he wants? And surprisingly, his answer basically was yes. He said, we are giving in on the negotiating side. We keep raising the stimulus offer, but the goalposts keep moving. This is the first time we've heard the White House basically say, hey, we're giving in to what House Speaker Pelosi wants. We're giving the House Speaker what she wants, and we keep raising the stimulus offer, all of which is true. But the goalposts keep moving from Speaker Pelosi's side. What is Speaker Pelosi's underlying calculus? I've talked about that on our channel. We really go deep into some of these subjects on our channel. But you can start to see that these stimulus negotiations, as far as White House Chief of Staff Mark Meadows are concerned, are evolving all the time because the goalposts keep moving from Speaker Pelosi. Now, I have done another video on our channel today where I gave you all the latest comments from Speaker Pelosi about the possibility of a deal, because Speaker Pelosi actually spoke this morning. So I have released that video already on our channel. But again, I wanted to present this video just to help my viewers and subscribers understand that A, we have a boxing match coming up tonight, and B, more importantly, that as far as the White House Chief of Staff Mark Meadows is concerned, they're essentially giving in. Listen closely to the question from the Fox anchor and the response from the White House Chief of Staff Mark Meadows, and you'll see exactly why the administration basically admits that they are giving in to what Speaker Pelosi wants. The question is, will the Republicans get on board? Let's roll the tape and you can watch for yourself.
So you're saying she's not moving, but you're giving in on the negotiating side. That's what I hear from you. Yes or no on that?
Well, yes, that's
Okay,
correct.
all right. Now,
She's made very small
Here's what it
concessions.
appears to be. And am I wrong? It just seems like it's BS. It just seems like each side's given cover to get past the next debate, maybe even past this election, and that's when the rubber will hit the road. Am I wrong about that?
I think you're wrong on that, Bill, only from this standpoint. As we started out at $1 trillion, we went to 1.3, we went to 1.5, 1.6. We're now at 1.9 trillion. At some point, Speaker Pelosi has to take yes for an answer. I can tell you there were a number of things that she said, if you only deal with this, we'll be able to move forward. So we said yes to that, only to find out that the goalpost moved once again. And so I'm encouraging her and certainly all the rank and file Democrats to take yes for an answer. Let's get help going to the American people.
Thank you so much for watching, everybody. My name is Dr. Nitin Chhoda with Ignition Time. Whoa! The boxing match, the debate tonight. My name is Dr. Nitin Chhoda with Ignition Time. We release videos at 2 p.m. East Coast time most days of the week, so please make sure you subscribe to our channel. If you want to get on our SMS list, simply get your cell phone out, send a text message with the word ignition or with the word time to 70,000. That's 70000. You'll get added to SMS alerts list. You can also, if you want, subscribe to our email list. Go to ignitiontime.com/alerts. And you can get out of our SMS list or our email list at any point in time that you want. I'll miss you if you get out of our SMS or email list, but hopefully you can be a part of our growing community. Remember, again, we release videos at 2 p.m. East Coast time most days of the week. If you want to get on our Instagram, if you want to be an Instagram follower, simply follow us at ignition_time. That's our Instagram handle. Also, you can follow us on Twitter. Our Twitter handle is also ignition_time. You'll get breaking news and alerts from us on Twitter. Sometimes YouTube does not send out notifications, so the way you can get around that is you simply bookmark youtube.com/ignition time. That's youtube.com/ignition time. This way you can visit the homepage of our channel and watch the videos anytime you want. I would really appreciate you being a part of our growing community. If you learned something new from this video, again, please click like, please subscribe, please enable notifications. That's your vote of confidence for my awful comedy. And you'll find the links to our resources in the description section below. And also, please share this video with friends and family members, so you know they can see a rather ridiculous person attempting to box. Again, my name is Dr. Nitin Chhoda with Ignition Time. I appreciate you watching, and I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next episode of Ignition Time. Thanks. Wow, I'm out of breath. I'm out of shape. I'm not punching you. I'm not punching you.